Grab our coffee. Let's go find seats. I'm excited. Are you excited?
This is all about the MAVIC AIR.
Hello, if you're new around here, my name is Saradietschy, rhymes with Peachy. I am based in New York City, so I got to go to the DJI event where they released their new drone, the MAVIC AIR. There are so many videos on this already of people actually demoing them out, so I'm gonna leave some of the best ones in the description below, but let's just go through the specs real quick. The Air is 41% lighter. It has a 3-axis stabilized 4K camera, an even bigger deal for me as it can shoot full HD at 1920 by 1080 at 120 frames per second. As someone who adores slow motion, and that's a big part of my videos and workflow, I'm definitely going to incorporate a lot of slow-mo from a drone. It has 7 cameras on it, which leads to 3 directions of environmental sensing, which is gonna help you from running into buildings or running into anything, period. You can take 12 megapixel stills and 32 megapixel panoramics that take only 1 minute to stitch together. Sometimes when I'm out and about shooting, I tragically forget my micro SD card, but the Air actually has 8 gigabytes of internal storage. One of my favorite things mentioned today were the quick shots. So the asteroid and the hyperlapse. I think you're gonna start seeing these all over Instagram and Twitter, but it's a really cool way to show the entire environment of where you are with a click of a button. I wasn't too excited about the Spark because it seemed like the same size because you couldn't fold down the propellers. My Mavic Pro that I use often, it's very compact. It's like the size of a water bottle because I can fold down the propellers. But the Spark is where DJI first introduced smart capture, where you can hold out motions and stuff to capture selfies. You can use your hands to control the drone. I got to test this out in the air. It was fun. I felt like a Jedi. This thing can go up to 42.5 miles per hour in sports mode. That's slightly terrifying. The drone going that fast, but you know. The drone comes in white, black, and red. It starts at $799 up to $999 on the Fly More combo, and I think this thing is sick. I'm going to get one. I've been using the Mavic Pro since it actually came out. That was my first drone. Very easy to fly. The software is flawless. I've been having a lot of fun with it. The fact that the MAVIC AIR is almost the size of my iPhone 10 is insane. The only thing that I worry about is how is it gonna take the wind when it's really high up there? Is that gimbal, is the small form factor going to handle some intense conditions? Probably not, but that's why I'm gonna keep my Mavic. So I am here with the dude himself, the managing director of North America for DJI. So one question, what is your favorite new feature or maybe something that stands out the most compared to?
Well, the first thing that people will notice is the portability. The entire system fits effortlessly within your pocket. It's really easy to carry with you wherever your adventures take you. The other thing that people will be amazed by is the quality of the camera. In such a small form factor, you're going to get a better than ever 4K video at 100 megabits per second, which honestly, the upgrade in detail and clarity in the 4K is outstanding.
Matt! Sarah, how are you? Matt!
Sarah.
What are your thoughts on the new DJI MAVIC? Do you drone first of all?
No, I don't drone.
Okay.
I went droning with Eric in Bonaire and it gave me an anxiety attack. He's like such a daredevil with his drone. So I've never flown a drone and I've never owned a drone. But after seeing this drone today, this might be my first one.
What do you think of V2?
V2? I don't know anything about V2. Sam's the one who knows everything about V2. I haven't been invited to the forums.
Are you gonna hop on?
I think so, probably.
You're gonna be the V2 star?
I wish I had more secrets. I want to know all the secrets. Sam's the one with the secrets.
Matt said that you were the dude to talk to for V2. What are the forums saying?
Is this a V2 vlog or is this a...
Give us a scoop.
It's coming. It's definitely coming. I think it'll be called V2, as weird as that is. And I think we'll see it sooner rather than later. I think there is a 6.5 second limit, and then like a 2-second minimum from what I saw. Like Dom pushed code and like a specific for the time limit of the video, but I'm excited because Vine shouldn't have died. And rest in peace, original Vine. But yeah, I'm on the forums. If you're watching this video, you should go on the forums. You can just sign up easily. I think it's like v2.co or v2 community, whatever. But like, I want to make sure that like I'm in there with my feet wet, talking to the other creators in there, seeing what's going on. Because I think this thing is going to launch, and it could be a big deal. It really could be a big deal.
What is your content going to be?
Stupidity. Probably a lot of stupidity. I don't think I want to take it like seriously, like where I'm like sweating over like what am I posting, kind of like the way Snapchat was always kind of like yeah, but I think it's going to balance this like crappiness that we have with YouTube right now, if you know what I mean. With like, it's just like something new, you know, something new, something fresh.
And the fact that it's basically going to be the casualness of Snapchat with the visibility of other socials, I think it's going to allow for a lot of brands to squeeze in there and really collaborate with content and stuff.
And yesterday, Dom tweeted something, and then Casey quote tweeted him, and was basically like, you have our support, like you have the creator support on this platform. So to see,
creators are going to really embrace it.
I think the creators that were on Vine and kind of shifted to YouTube are gonna, you know, kind of play in both fields now, but it's gonna give room to so many new creators and creators like you and me, Sarah, just another place to, you know, share what we do.
Just finished up some fantastic lunch. If you're ever on the west side of Midtown, I would recommend Friedman's. Got Brett here.
What's up, Peachy Fam?
What should we talk about? What a beautiful day! I'm just so excited that New York is actually gorgeous. We're actually about to head to California along with other people. Ani is out in California. John will be coming along. And so I'm really excited to
be our whole NYC squad just taking over LA.
Exactly,
Nice.
doing that for a month. But DJI Event was super fun. We recently went to CES for the first time ever. So we're now running into each other at events as well. Tech events, creative events. First of all, how was CES?
Both of our first times, and it was so cool to just see how massive it was, and that they had all the different sectors that were, you know, there's like the robot section, the drone section, you know, the Sony section, which was huge. Like, it was just so cool to spend like 3 full days there and like still not even see everything.
My only complaint was I was there for not long enough. I was only there for 2 days, and it was so overwhelming. I was like, must see everything. I kind of wanted to talk about the reason why I think events are important. I think recently you just started going to more like tech events and stuff, but that is more for maybe people who have like an in or are already at a certain level. There are a ton of things out there that are just conferences that you can like pay to go to. Have you ever been to like Adobe Max or something like that?
Yeah. And I feel like once you get into one and do have that in, then they just start coming in. Like even
it's
this DJI,
effect.
Exactly. Like, you never know what people do. You know, if you're just out there being nice to people, networking, telling what you do, then you never know in the future that person can be like, oh, maybe I need Sara Dietschy. I have this idea that, you know, we want her to do a review on this or fly her here. So it's good just to be nice and get out there.
I can't tell you how many people I met at an event 3 years ago that I'm now actively friends with or working with, or I run into them at a job or something, or I ask them for help on a video. It's crazy. Actually one event that changed my life when I was a student in college doing my electrical engineering homework until like 2 a.m. in the morning, but I had this dream to be a content creator. I was creating a lot of video just for fun on the side, working for free, doing anything I could do to make videos. But I didn't have a lot of money. I was a college student, you know. I spent all my pennies on buying a DSLR camera, but there was this one event called Adobe Max where they have the college rate as $300, which is a bargain. So if you're in college, there's a lot of student rates for events. So I was like, okay, $300, I can save up for this. I had friends in LA that I stayed with, and I knew in my head that they were gonna give out a gift, like a camera or a free tablet or something. So I knew I could like turn around and sell that to pay for my plane ticket and my ticket, which I actually did, so it was a free conference. You gotta be crafty, guys. But that is where I met my first contacts at Adobe. You're probably familiar with Photoshop and Premiere. They make those applications, and so I made some connections. I did a job for them in Nashville, Tennessee. It really wasn't for a lot of money at all, but it got me in the door, and I met epic human beings. And long story short, that's what set me up for something called the Adobe Creative Residency, which allowed me to create for an entire year on my own. I didn't have to worry about jobs or anything, but that opportunity came from a conference in LA that I paid $300 to attend, and it changed my life forever. This might seem like an advertisement for Adobe Max, but I'm just saying getting in the physical space where like-minded individuals are is important. And I actually want to plug something. So my friend Dan Petty, that I actually know through the whole Adobe squad, is a insanely talented graphic designer but an all-around creator, and he has an event called Epicurrence, which is not only a creator work week type thing, but you also get to snowboard, you get to hang out with people who are leading the industry in design, photography, filmmaking, and I'm actually co-hosting it. It's gonna be in Yosemite. Come hang out with me. The link is in the description below. And also, Brett, thanks for hanging out. Where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on youtube.com/BrettConti.
What's something fun you've been doing?
So speaking of conferences, I got invited to a Sony event a few months ago to release the RX-0. Made a video about it, reviewing it, and then from that video, I got the opportunity to make a campaign video for them. I got to go to Thailand for 30 days making a video just from going to that event. So speaking of that, it's like, you gotta go to events. You
gotta do it. And I know it's always the money factor. It is hard, but there's ways to work around it. There's discounts for certain type of people in school, or maybe there's scholarships, or maybe you just gotta go babysit for 4 years to save up for a plane ticket and a conference ticket.
That's it.
That's it.
Start
That's
babysitting.
It. Yeah, start babysitting. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, checking out the DJI MAVIC AIR. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out to DJI for inviting us to the event. Until next time, guys. Stay peachy. Okay, bye.